And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Oh, it was so cool, my friend. There I was traveling, and I was actually traveling with my father-in-law. He's a meager 90 years old this year. And as we were traveling, he was wearing his Korean hat. He had fought in the Korean War for the United States of America. And I was just blown away on how many amazing people came up to him to thank him. And it was so cool to watch other people stop for a moment what they were doing to recognize him, to appreciate him for his service. And every time they did this, even though he's hard of hearing, he's 90 years old, doesn't get around as quick as he used to, as soon as that connection was made, and sometimes you got to help with that connection, but that as soon as it's made, he lights up. He lights up. He gets a smile on his face, and it's almost like you see the youth of him come back out, where he is so happy that somebody took a moment to recognize him. And it didn't happen just once or twice. It happened multiple times. And he's got even pins on his hat, different pins, service pins. And I watched one man pull out of his pocket and he gave him a pin. And he said, "I would like you to have this pin. It is a military service pin, and I would like you to have this." And he gave it to him. And again, my father-in-law lights up. And then, oh my gosh, another gentleman gave my father-in-law a military service coin, a challenge coin. And he got the coin, and he was so excited. And how do I know he was so excited? Not because I was even there when he got the coin, but later that day when he was with his wife, my mother-in-law, he asked her to pull out the coin to show it to me. How cool is that? He asked her to pull it out of her purse and say, "Hey, show that coin to my son-in-law. Show what I got today." And he was so excited. And in those moments, you think it's not much, but oh my gosh, when you're witnessing it and seeing it in front of you, it is so much to watch people get appreciated. It just changes their mood. It brightens up their day. They lift their shoulders a little bit higher, and it reminds them of their value. And it's such a beautiful thing to watch. And so even on the flight, we were coming back because we were on a vacation together. We're flying back, and I'm sitting there in the chair opposite row across from him, and I look across, and he's waving at me, and he lifts up a little wine bottle, a little wine bottle and a snack. He holds them up to me, and he's smiling like a kid that just won some great prize or something. He's so excited about it. And then I'm looking over, what's going on? What's he so happy about? My mother-in-law goes, "Well, they just gave him a free beverage and a free snack for his being a service member." And he was so excited about it. And I thought to myself, what if everybody could feel that appreciation? What if everybody could feel that and be so excited about such little things all day long of people just taking a moment to recognize them? And what if we did more of that, right? And it reminded me that we can't control whether we get appreciation or not from other people. But there's one thing that you and I, my friend, can control. It's how much do we give? How much love and appreciation are we sharing with other people? Are we getting other people excited? Are we sharing good thoughts with them? Or are they encouraged when they're around us? And are we doing that? And the beautiful thing about it is that it doesn't take any money to do this. It just takes a moment of focus and a moment of time to honestly appreciate something for something specific with evidence that they've done. And as I was sitting on this plane, and this was early on the flight when he got the drink and he's looking at it, smiling, and my mother-in-law tells me what happens, I find myself sitting next to a gentleman that was a spry 88 years old. And so I turned to him and I got his name, and I'm talking to Richard, and Richard sharing with me his life and education, and he was an athletic director, and he was a coach, and he worked in high schools, and he worked in universities and colleges, and he's sharing with all his experiences. And I took a genuine interest, and I really appreciated him for his dedication, 37 years in education. And additionally, the time he spent as an athletic director and a coach on top of the 37 years as an educator and administrator in education and public education. And as he shared these stories with me, you could see him get more excited And then he's like, oh, I got another one for you, Phil. I got another one for you. And he kept finding these wonderful stories throughout his 88 years that he wanted to share with me because he felt appreciated. So today, my friend, my challenge to you is to go out there and appreciate other people. You may not be getting the love and appreciation, but you know what you can do? You can give it to other people. And if you give it to enough people, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get some back, right? So make it part of your ritual. Make it part of your routine. Light people up. Give them that love. Give them that appreciation. Make sure it's honest and sincere, as Dale Carnegie would say, and your day will be more fulfilled, my friend. Now go make it happen.